Now to Austin, Texas, where the mayor is holding a press conference talking about that deadly mass shooting that's being investigated as a possible terror attack. Let's listen in.
Thank you, Mayor. The last 4 hours have been some of the most challenging in my career. This has been difficult for our community, devastating to the impacted families, and challenging to our APD family. I want to thank our federal partners, Special Agent in Charge, and the evidence response team with the FBI. APD could not do this alone. We are still in the early hours of this investigation. This is a complicated and large crime scene. Our priority is finding answers and the motives behind this crime. I want to thank everyone that has supported our communities and this response. Families will need this in the days ahead. I also want to thank victim services that have come in addition to APD's victim services. That includes FBI, the Travis County District Attorney, and multiple calls of people wanting to help. I cannot imagine the grief, pain, and loss these families are feeling today, and my heart is with them. Savitha, Sean, and Ryder Harrington. To the impacted families that are still waiting for answers, we are here for you. A family resource center is being stood up, as we know numerous people have been affected by this, and we are daily, hourly getting calls of people that have been victimized by this. The department will be releasing information soon on what that looks like. When I arrived on this scene, again, it was complex and very large. The work being done by the Austin Fire Department, the Travis County Emergency Medical Service, and APD was quite impressive. Once the initial scene was secured, we reached out to our federal partners to assist in this resource-intensive scene and to address concerns of potential terrorism. We will be releasing info as quickly as possible. Later this week, potentially Thursday, we'll be releasing body-worn camera of this event, as well as information on the suspect, including criminal history. Again, we are making, and I want you to know that we are making tremendous, significant progress in this case, but it will take time. In closing, I want to take a minute, as the mayor, echo the mayor, and talk about just the fantastic work that the Austin Police Department with the Travis County Emergency Medical Services did here. Multiple lives were saved. You know, in Texas, we are fortunate to have the Advanced Law Enforcement Rapid Response Training Center, and that's the Alert Center through Texas State University. And that training, there is no doubt that in that coordinated response with EMS saved lives this night.
Council member who represents the downtown area, Zoe Kadri. Before we take your questions, I want to say that we recognize that this is a very traumatic moment in our city. But when I talk about being proud of APD and fire and EMS, I want to also say how proud I am in how the people that are this city have reacted with such great compassion. We are all mourning together and grieving as a group, but we're seeing tremendous compassion and love coming out of the people of Austin. And so I urge everyone at this moment of trauma to reach out to each other and take care of each other and take care of our home. Be with each other. While this is a dark moment, our people are creating a lot of light in Austin, Texas, and what we do for each other matters. So now we're happy to, if there's a few questions, to take a few questions.
Can we start over here? We can start over here and then we'll go here.
Yeah, has this impacted any plans, security plans for South by Southwest?
It has not. You know, we have a press conference, I believe, next Thursday for our spring festival season. And certainly as we look at Austin and what makes Austin so great are those events. We are a major city police department, and we go in best practices. I feel confident that the resources we have in play, South by Southwest, will continue on, and it will be a safe festival season.
Do we know how the suspect acquired these guns and whether they were acquired legally?
The guns were required legally. I believe in 2017 out of San Antonio they were purchased.
Can you tell us more about the victims? I think you said Savitha, Sean, and Ryder Harrison.
Ryder Harrington, yes.
Harrington. Okay. Can you tell us more? Are they UT students? I think Ryder was a Texas Tech student.
I don't know as far as what school they went to. That is certainly something that we can look into. But they were young. I believe Ryder was maybe 22 and Savitha 24 or 20 respectively. Yeah.
Are you able to share any details about the warrants that were executed yesterday in Del Valle and in Pflugerville?
So anytime that you're doing an investigation like this, it's going to lead to search warrants. And so those warrants were based off information of where this person lived, addresses where he congregated, and evidence was taken from that.
There's a video circulating on social media of an autonomous vehicle.
Okay, a lot of local questions about Austin's security there in the wake of that mass shooting at a bar. It's being investigated as a possible act of terror, and so far no one has asked about this gunman that was wearing clothes with an Iranian flag design and the words "property of Allah" before he killed two people that you heard the police chief name there just a moment ago. Let's bring in our Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas. Pierre, clearly we want to know what the tie is here, if anything, to Iran, and it doesn't look like we're learning anything about that thus far.
Yeah, I wish I was at that particular press conference to ask that question. What we know is that, as you said, he was wearing under his sweatshirt, according to our sources, a T-shirt that had an Iranian flag with the word Iran also on it. We're trying to determine, and law enforcement is trying to determine exactly what that means. We also have from our sources that they found some literature and other things making reference to the Iranian leadership as well.
About the Iranian connection, possibly.
The totality of this, and certainly as a police chief, and we're coming in and we're getting this information, and we see those indicators. We see the second shirt with the Iran and the picture of the Shah on that T-shirt as well. We're thinking about events and what's occurring in the country as well. And so, in addition to the fact that this was a huge, complex scene, we're calling in those federal partners to take a look at that as well. And so, again, the motives, all of those things, that's what this investigation is about right now.
Go, Jamal.
I don't mind.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Thank you. So I'll add on that, but first I just want to also express our regards for the victims' families, those impacted by this tragic event. It's not just those that were injured or killed, but obviously those that witnessed it are going to be forever impacted. And so just let them know we stand with you, and our thoughts are with you. With regards to the question, yes, we our ultimate goal in everything we do is to determine the motive, right? We're looking for connections that he possibly had, witnesses, as the chief had mentioned. We are pouring through thousands of hours of video. We have massive amounts of both digital and physical evidence. And this is a around-the-clock, 24-hour investigation at this point. And any declarations on what led to that motive would be premature, right? We want to make sure that we have our facts 100% correct, or as close to, or at least we've tracked down every possible lead that we can, because that's what we owe to the victims, right? That's what you guys want answers for, but more importantly, we owe that to
All
the
right,
victims.
so question was asked about motive. They don't want to make any guesses, speculate, or say that they know anything at this point. But, Pierre, it sounds like they are looking into the fact that this gunman was wearing clothes with the Iranian flag design and also the words "property of Allah" to see if there's any tie to what's happening clearly overseas right now. So still looks like this is pretty fresh as they're going through digital evidence.
Absolutely. And the key here, what they're trying to determine is, was this person simply motivated perhaps by what was happening overseas? It was the biggest story in the world, obviously. Is there anyone else that he may have been connected to? These are all questions that they need to resolve, and it's not like you can resolve those immediately. But clearly there are some indicators, at least, Iran was in his mind by what he was wearing. We need to know more.
All right, Pierre Thomas, appreciate you. Thanks so much.